Carla Hinton, reporting for the Oklahoman and NewsOK.com. I have with me on the phone, all the way from Uganda, Sister Rosemary Nyirumbe. She is the director of St. Monica Girls Tailoring Center in Gulu, Uganda, and many people may know her as one of Time Magazine's 100 Most Influential People. That was an honor that she received last year. She's also known for a book written about her by Oklahoma City attorney Reggie Whitten called Sowing Hope. The book was made into a documentary last year and made the circuit. One of the reasons why I have her here with me, or here by phone, she is going to be speaking at 7:30 September 23rd at Oklahoma City University. It's going to be a free public presentation in the Kirkpatrick Auditorium at Northwest 24th Street and Blackwelder Avenue. She's going to be talking about her efforts to help young girls rescued from the warlord Joseph Kony and his Lord's Resistance Army. Thank you so much for chatting with us by phone today, Sister Rosemary.
Thank you for inviting me again.
Sister Rosemary, one thing I wanted you to be able to tell our viewers, I wanted you to tell us a little bit about what you've been doing in the last couple of months. I know that you've been touring all over the country. What has that been like for you?
It has been quite hectic. I've been moving everywhere, and of course, I really have to reach out to see things moving, and I have to kind of animate and coordinate the different activities. And of course, my real focus is to see the future, especially the future sustainability of the projects we have already started. That's why I've been moving everywhere where our projects are, to see that things are moving on well.
Okay, okay. Well, Sister Rosemary, what brings you to Oklahoma City? Why will you be here in just a few weeks?
I am going to be speaking, and of course, you know very well that it's always my pleasure to come to Oklahoma, where I feel very much part of the community. I've told you over and over again, I strongly feel I am an Okie, and of course that is acceptable, I think, still. And so, coming there is always a great pleasure. And this time I think I have a couple of talks with different institutions, among them OU, UCO, and others. And I'm looking forward to all that.
Okay. Now, Sister Rosemary, I'd like you to talk about a couple of things. One, a lot of people know that you have stood up to Joseph Kony's Lord's Resistance Army in the past. Can you tell us a little bit about that? People are very intrigued by that. You know,
whenever we talk about ability to stand for such a thing, it means really getting out of your way. And I don't think it is something you can plan to say, I am going to do this and that. I think it is a moment just where God himself gives you the grace to stand up. And of course, at the back of my mind, it has always been that I must stand up, especially for the vulnerable, in whatever circumstance, protecting them, because I knew they would not protect themselves. And so I was not standing up really with any strength and energy. Instead, I was showing my own weakness by falling back and even trying my best to be kind in order to protect the vulnerable, in order for them not to be in the game. I had to stand and speak on their behalf. And that's all what I've been doing, trying even to hide them, even doing everything which can make them feel comfortable, which can make them not be harmed again. Anything which could make them not remember their past painful experience was only what I stood for.
Sister Rosemary, tell me about some of the things you are doing in Uganda right now. I know you work with mainly with women and children, is that right?
Yes.
Yes. Tell me a little bit about what you are doing there now.
I'm just doing the same thing, giving rehabilitation through indirect way, like through different activities, giving different skills which can make these women have their future in their hands. And we have been training and still continue training them, doing different things. Like this time, as I'm speaking, other schools are on holidays, and we are not on holidays because we have 30 women who are called children who suffered during the war with their children, and we are training them in different courses, giving them the skills of dressmaking and cutting. We are giving them hairdressing, everything which can help them become sustainable. And this is only what we have tasked ourselves. And I am also glad that the community around are beginning to see that St. Monica is a place where these women could get these skills, where they could feel very much they are in a family, they are in a home. Because an organization in Gulu referred these women to come during holidays, and maybe they thought we were going to say, no, we can't take them because this is time for holidays for everybody. I readily say, just bring them in, bring them. And right now, we are training them. And so, this happens everywhere. Like, for instance, the children. We have children who are detained with their mothers in Gulu prison next to us here, not very far away. And I've always asked these women, the authority in prison, to let these children be brought out. That's a small act of kindness we can do to help these women by taking care of their children. And so these children as well are throughout there in the center. We are taking care of them. Then not only that, you will be amazed to understand that there are a lot of kids who decide to come and have their vacation in St. Monica. And of course, some of these kids are the vulnerable kids who have been taken care of for a long, long time. Some of them are children whose mothers passed there, and we trained them, we gave them rehabilitation. They come back and feel happy because this means they are taking us as a family. They find what we are doing is very much something which can be done in a family where you feel accepted. And so we have been busy throughout. All this time I've been around, we have been working. Then in the second school in Atiak, we are building a home to give a kind of foster care for children. It's an orphan village. We are working on that, and now we have already 5 houses which are ready to be occupied. And by the end of the year, we hope we can have 10 homes which are going to be occupied by 80 children. That means 8 children will be in one house, and we look forward to getting one woman, one experienced mother, who can take care of these children and bring them up as a family. And that's why we are moving away from the traditional system of orphanages, and we are creating orphan homes. We are calling that home where a woman can only take care of 8 children. I know it sounds still that it's a big number, but something doable. So that's what we are creating right now.
Oh, good, good. Well, you're busy as always. I have one last question for you. Tell me a little bit about the Pop Tab purses. How are those things coming?
That's coming, and it is something you will not believe. Today I traveled, I came to the city. I had to take a suitcase of pop tabs to a group of women along the way who are women who ran away from Zulu during the war, and of course we're still supporting them. It has become part of our rehabilitation process, and it's amazing that pop tab purses are made, and these women are receiving money at the right time when they need it. So that is something will always fascinate them. Like when I go back, we are paying a group already, and here we're paying. But what I should tell you, the women are more motivated than before because they know they are receiving money which is supporting them and their children. And so they're working harder and harder. Now I can boldly tell them, I'm giving this purse and I expect you to give it back to me in 2 days' time. And sometimes I see the purses are ready even before I ask them to bring.
Well, I just wanted to say that just for people who might not know, the women at St. Monica's tailoring school make purses out of pop tabs, and Sister Rosemary has been helping them make the purses, and then they have sold them all over the world, including here in Oklahoma. And there are actually businesses and individuals who donate some of those pop tabs for the purses. Is that right, Sister Rosemary?
Yes, and of course, Oklahoma has been, for me, the greatest home of this support of pop-up purses. even the people understand exactly what these processes are for. And I've never heard even people in Oklahoma complaining or arguing. I find people readily donate pop-tabs. People readily buy this process at whatever price. Sometimes they're actually not even getting them at the prices which are put. They are donating because they always believe in that bundle of love which they are giving in order to support a woman and her children. And for me, I find this very, very positive in Oklahoma itself. And of course, we are selling it in other places as well. But still, Oklahomans have been the greatest support in this project.
Thank you again for speaking with us today, Sister Rosemary. I want to emphasize again that Sister Rosemary is going to be in Oklahoma City at 7:30 p.m. September 23rd at Oklahoma City University. She'll be making a public presentation at the Kirkpatrick Auditorium on the campus of OCU at Northwest 24th Street and Blackwelder.